because someone did not fulfill his need to be served. So the prophet knew that, and he gave him a lecture that something in him must do something to be healed. He must take in order to give. My patient didn't know the law. And so I explained to her, even though Catholics know the Ten Commandments, you know that this is the Ten Commandments. I hope for those who have been in the seminar have understood that the taking and the giving is exactly the Ten Commandments. The spiritual side of the Ten Commandments is in the back of the Ten Commandments is just the fundamental law you must take in order to give. And so if you didn't have time to come, you can see that online. So if you understand the law, we know that healing doesn't come by another's action, but by whose action? My own action of faith. You see, I learned that from whom? John the Baptist and Jesus. When they healed, or when they promised healing, or we see it better with Jesus, when Jesus healed, you know, did he ever say, I healed you? No. What did he say? It's your faith that healed you. Because what did faith do? It took. In the moment the paralytic was there at the Bethesda lake, yeah? When Jesus said, do you want to get healed? The man said, no one can help me. Do you see the answer? What was he waiting for? Someone should help him? How long would he wait someone should help him? Eternity. He will die. If you wait that someone should help you, you die. Because God didn't make us to be helped. That's why Jesus said to him, very nicely, you don't need to wait so someone should help you. Raise up, take the bed and go. The man could have said, it's impossible. Why did he raise? Or rise? Because his faith took the word of Christ, and in the moment you take the word of Christ, it's like a dynamite, and it takes away and it heals you. The heart and the bones and everything. But whose action is it? Whose action is it? Yours. You see, we sometimes mix things up. What gives you power? Eating, or that what you eat? What gives you power? Your action of eating, or the apple? Did you eat something this morning?
That's what you eat.
So what gives you power? Your action, or what you eat? So it's evident it's the apple that gives you power. But how does the apple ever come in? You must take it. It's the power of God that works in us. But if I don't take it, it remains there forever. You see, friends, while Jesus wept when he was in front of Lazarus' grave, and people wept, and here he was, the resurrection and the life, and they all mourned about death. He was there in a living person, the resurrection and the death, and the resurrection of life. And they mourned because they saw no solution above death. And that touched Jesus' heart. There is healing for all of us if we just would go and take. But we wait that someone should come to hear. We wait that some miracle from heaven could come down and some preacher would arise and just say a few fantastic words and heal us. That's not the law, and that's not the truth. The truth says, the power is with God, but you must take it. The water is God's production. But how much will that water help you if it flows beside you? Nothing. Some people bath themselves in the idea that God loves them. I say, you can bath for long. It doesn't help you at all what God does. God's action doesn't save you. It's your action that takes the power of God and makes you free. Because the law cannot permit that anyone should do anything for another person. This is so crucial to understand. It's so crucial to understand. So this lady was sick because she wanted her mother to do something for her that only she can do for herself. She wanted her mother to love her. You see, all problems that humans have is because they expect others to do to them something. That's it. And so in that morning, or in that afternoon, I told this lady, after the first session of counseling, because she was 78, I couldn't explain to her the whole law that I do 8 evenings or 5, 6 sessions privately with the patient. I just said to her, look, the law requires to be healthy to love your mom. That's the requirement of the law, like the requirement of the law requires from you to drink pure water. Does the law require you to drink pure water? Are you obeying that law? Or do you wait the water comes into you? You're waiting the water comes into you? No. You go and take it and drink it. But on spiritual level, we are blind. We don't see the things. Because there, we expect it from others. And so I said to this lady, if you pray to God that He should change the way you see things, yes? So that you see your mother with different eyes, so that you can love her in spite of what she did, He will heal you. Did I give her a special program to do? I gave her the next appointment in 3 weeks. And did I expect that she would do it? No. She just surprised me. She came back after 3 weeks. And she was waiting 1.5 hours in my waiting room. And when I saw who waited, I said, you have waited here for 1.5 hours and I never heard you cough, because her cough was a wild, terrible cough. You heard her from distance. And the 2 times before she was there, I knew her by the cough. That she was sitting there. And here she was waiting for 1.5 hours, didn't cough. And she comes to me and smiles and says, you know, doctor, I don't cough anymore since I have been with you. And then I said, what happened? And tears came to my eyes. And she said, well, I did exactly what you said. When I went home, no, she prayed in the evening. Before she goes to bed, she prayed her night prayer. And she just prayed almost exactly the words that I said. I don't ever say people how to pray, I just say what to pray. What's the content, you know? And she said, I just said to God what you said to me. And since then, she said, my cough is gone. And my urine bladder functions perfectly. I do not need to wake up 1 time in the night to go to the toilet. And for 10 years, she was every 30 minutes at the toilet. Imagine the pain. Who healed her? It was the power of God. Which power? The power of love. Because she was willing to take the love from God and to give it to her mother. Her mother was dead for 20 years. It was just a simple exercise. Would you ever believe that works for healing? I know your faces. It is just unbelief. Now don't worry. God will help you. You see, when God created Adam and Eve, they were taken from Him through trust. They were connected to the source of love. Could they ever get sick? Could they ever do a wrong thing? Never. One is connected to love, never expects anything from the other for himself. Because he knows love is there for to give. Love is not there to expect. And I promise you, all problems that you have in your life comes because you expect others to love you. That's why you have problems. You would have no problem, ever. If you would know, I go, I take as much as I need, and I throw it on the people that are not worthy to be loved, and I'm good. So, Adam and Eve, to be able to eat from that tree, what did they first need to do? They needed to take their trust away from God. They disconnected from Him first to be able to eat from the fruit. That what they did was just a result of disconnecting from God. The disconnection brought something in them that made them blind to themselves. Do you think Adam ever saw that he did something wrong after he ate from the fruit? He just knew now the others are the problem. Did anything change since then? No. All my patients come to me with the same story. Others are the problem. Everyone. So do we have something inherited from Adam? We inherited the blindness. We inherited the idea that others need to serve you. And we are so engaged to show others that if they don't give us what we need, we are miserable. This lady was healed because she was willing. Did she love her mother? Maybe not. But in the moment you're willing to love, and you go to connect to the source. Can you ever love without connecting to God? No. Because there is none that can produce love except God. So through prayer, she connected to God and said, Lord, I want to love my mom. And the moment she wanted to love her mom, God said, everything is yours. And she went to her primary doctor who couldn't believe what happened. And she went, her good friend with whom she went walking every day, she said she cannot believe that I don't need to go somewhere out every 30 minutes to get rid of my urine bladder. God is able, but He cannot do it for you. There's no possibility. So we are all born now today with an incapacity. With an incapacity. And I showed the two incapacities. Unknowledge. We don't know ourselves, our structure, our functions. We don't know the basic law. And we are incapable to control ourselves, our thoughts, and our actions. Adam could never come back to God by his own. He could never see his state of being as being wrong. Are you with me?